Hey, welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video. I'm Wood. In this series, we're comparing two accounts that I started at the same time on the same day, and I'm playing the same way with one major difference. One account is free to play, the other has a monthly spending budget. It's day 38, and 38 is special. Let's check our progress. Hey, thanks for joining me. We're starting out on the budget account today. We'll go in and collect our daily 4-star amulet. Let's see what it was. I hope it's good, obviously. Okay, so it's that one, a defense amulet. Usually I sell most of the defense amulets that I get. The attack amulets and defense amulets are not the ideal. If you have a defense-based champion, for example, if you want them to do damage, you want to use a crit damage amulet. If you have just a support champion that you want to stay alive, I prefer to have an HP amulet, unless they're low on defense. I do save a few of them, but most of the time, you know, I don't save too many defense amulets. It's a lot better to stack. You know, once you get to a certain level of defense, it's a lot better to stack HP than it is to just keep putting more and more defense on them. Because of so many skills that ignore defense in this game, it's better to have a ton of HP and you just keep stacking more and more. You get diminishing returns with defense, unless you have a defense-based damage dealer, and then putting a lot of defense on them enhances their damage, but still you'd want a crit damage amulet on them usually. But you know, early game you do what you can. But yeah, see, this has attack and crit damage stat on the. What you would kind of hope for on this one is that all of the rolls would go into accuracy, but it's a 4-star. You know, it's not that great of an amulet. Too bad. Before I get too far, let's go in. I was just my clan chat today, actually, in my main account. Somebody included this promo code, and I don't know about this. I don't know where this promo code came from, but I'm assuming it's something from Ash, because it's Ash. I'm kind of reaching here to my keyboard. Ash has your back. The promo code obviously came from Ash. I just didn't hear about it from him. I didn't see a video from him directly about it. That doesn't mean there isn't one. I haven't been watching any YouTube today, so I didn't see anything. But yeah, it's got an energy refill, 20 brews, that's pretty good, and then 300,000 silver. We can never get enough silver, so that's great. If you don't subscribe to Ash, I'm sure everybody who watches me obviously would know who Ash is. If you don't subscribe to Ash, please go subscribe to him. He deserves it. He's great. He does so many really good guide videos, and he does very entertaining videos also. His editor does a fantastic job with his videos. So please go subscribe to Ash if you haven't already. Just to support him, and you know, they gave us all a promo code when he went over 200,000 subscribers. Maybe he went to him and said, hey, it wasn't enough stuff. So I don't know, maybe that's what happened. I really don't know what the origin of that code is, but it's a great one. So, well, it's not, we could obviously always get more stuff, but anything free is me, right? Also, and I just gotta say this, let's go over to the free-to-play account. Free-to-play still has the greenish-blue border around it. I've been running some Minotaur in the free-to-play account. Caught up on the missions. I got all the superior force potions that I needed. Went through on the missions, and then now I'm ahead on the budget account in missions, because we got so lucky and pulled our mythical champion, and he's already 6-star. So it gave us that mission where you needed to have 4 6-star champions, and so we cleared that one, and now we're just waiting for tomorrow for the Void Keep to open so that we can do this one. So like I said, in the Arbiter missions, we're now at 210 out of 286, so we're almost to these 2 legendary books, and so that's good. Yeah, so we're waiting for Void Keep to open in 24 hours. Yeah, the 2 Great Hall bonuses, I'm going to have to do that outside of Clan versus Clan, since the next one is going to be in 2 weeks. That's kind of disappointing. But you can see I've got most of these pre-filled. And then artifacts from Fire Knight, stage 10 or higher shouldn't be a problem. 4 champions to level 60. I've almost got that done now. Win a 5 or 6 star banner from stage 10 or higher from the Spider's Den, easy. Yeah, so we're doing pretty well. Send 4 champions to level 6 of Ascension. That's almost done also. We should have that one done pretty soon. Yeah, so we're $7.5 million damage to the Demon Lord on normal difficulty. That's easy. And then Fuse Relic Keeper. Yeah, so it really the only roadblock for us getting the rest of this 3rd out of 4 parts done is just getting the champions built that we need to for Relic Keeper. And seeing the fusions here. Yeah, so we just have to farm one of these sorceresses. Anyway, so that's awesome. That'll be really nice to be on part 4 of the Arbiter missions. I know there are people who've gotten Arbiter in like 40 days or something like that. I think that's insane. I don't even know how. I don't know how you do that, especially with the arena the way it is. It's so hard. Like I keep saying it every day, but it's so hard to find wins in Gold 1 arena. This is a 63,000 power Sun Wukong. Like I mean, I could try it. It's probably a loss. It's a pretty mid-game Sun Wukong, but I don't know, if the guy built him for speed, he's probably faster. Let's try it. Let's go see. I don't know. You never know. Sometimes stats surprise you. Yeah, he's faster than us. Well, there goes our speed boost. We didn't land the decreased defense. And if he hits this hard, well, okay, we won. I didn't expect that. And he was faster than we were. But yeah, so we've got, let's see what we've got here. We're almost ready to do that. One more bonus to, yeah, we're ready. We can do that mission also. So that shouldn't be a problem. We've made some progress in missions. I've kept running some Minotaur. I got the Force Potions collected, and with the bottleneck that I'm on right now on the budget account is that I need another 6-star champion, and then I'll be able to catch up with this Void mission. It's just right here. So I'll be able to catch up with free to play. So in the next 24 hours, I need to make about 3 more 5-star chickens, and I'm going to rank up High Katoon to a 6-star. And that'll give us, one of these challenges out of the way also. The champion challenge to get a spirit champion to rank 6. I'll go back to the free to play here. I'll go in here and summon. Hopefully we'll get lucky and get a Frozen Banshee, right? Frozen Banshee. We really kind of need one on this account, especially. We need a good poisoner. Nope, nothing. I will keep trying. Nice comment yesterday from Kyle on the video that posted 2 days ago. He mentioned something about budget, and I don't mention this often enough. Sometimes I think, well, I said it in a video 2 weeks ago, so obviously no, not everybody's watching every single video, and I realize that. On the budget account, I did buy the raid card, but I bought it for the 6 months, and so I've got the raid card for a full 6 months. You see, I've got 21 weeks and 2 hours left. Kyle said something about, the raid card being a monthly expense, and so I explained to him, I responded to his comment that I had purchased it for 6 months, and that was my entire budget for the first month. And then, so what I'm planning on doing is using my 7th month budget to buy the raid card again. But what I'm going to do is try and save some budget each month leading up to that, so that I can continue to buy the daily gem pack in that month, and also the forge pass if there's another good forge pass, and if we feel like that's still benefiting us. And then he also mentioned something that I thought was a good comment too, about the holiday packs. Sometimes Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, maybe sometimes they have some really good deals that they come out with in the shop, and everything in this game, it's relative as to whether or not it's a good deal, but it's relative to what they normally offer, and I have seen some good ones come up. And so I thought that was a really good comment also, to save some budget just in case they come out with a really good pack at some point later on. And I don't want to save too much to where we get to the end and then I have to spend $200 in a month or something like that. But I will be carrying some over for several of the months, just because I have some of those things planned. But yeah, thank you, Kyle. That's a good comment, and Kyle's a bro now for watching the videos, and congratulations for winning your CVC also. And and Kyle, let me know how well your Wixwell team is doing. Did you get your Wixwell Clan Boss team built? That was one of the things he said a couple of days ago in his comment, and so I hope that's going well for you. I wish I could have gotten a Wixwell. That would be nice for my Clan Boss team on these two accounts. I did get the Wixwell on my main account, but I kind of don't need him. So, but I mean, he does some crazy stuff. So I'm kind of interested in using him in Hydra Clan Boss, just to be able to see, what if I can make some improvements to the teams. I've kind of already got my teams dialed in for Hydra, but any improvements I could make would be really nice. So we'll check on that. But that's pretty much all I had. Let's go in and see on the budget if free to play. Can I put in the promo code yet? Nope, I've got 30 minutes before I can put the promo code in. All right, I'm gonna keep going on doing my dailies. I'm gonna keep going on Minotaur. On the budget account, it's going to be getting our Haikatoon leveled up to 60 within the next 24 hours. It's going to be kind of a chore, and I wish there was a champ training event going on. I did a bunch of artifact enhancement earlier today, and there's no artifact enhancement event going on. Definitely not doing this fusion. We will be able to collect some of the fragments for the... Is it Silex? What is his... Why can't I think of his name? Slicksus. He looks like he used to sell car insurance or something, and then he got into some trouble and became a mercenary. I don't know what he is. He's cool though. he's cool. The lizardmen, they can go so many different ways. I don't think they're including just reptiles. I think they've got amphibians. It's a pretty nice faction. Where's he at? Okay, so Slixus Stripe Hide here. Does Slixus look like a velociraptor with cool arms and some more spiky things? It's got the spikies on the tail. Anyway, very cool design. Really like that one. Yeah, so we will be collecting some fragments for that. There's always at least 2 Classic Arena events, and usually, if you're just vigilant about doing Classic Arena, you'll get those fragments. So there's kind of a guaranteed 50 there. I'm gonna try and collect enough fragments for 2 of the 2 copies of Slixus. The Summon Rush though, for a fusion like this where nobody's too excited about her, to have to open 6 sacreds, the equivalent, whatever combination you're using, the equivalent of 6 sacreds just for 25 fragments of an epic, that's a lot. I think that's quite a bit. I would almost I need epic books so desperately. I'm almost tempted to do this, but I'm not going to do it. Yeah, and the only ones I've opened obviously are the mystery shards. That's a tough one. I don't know that that's worth 6 sacreds to get 25 fragments of an epic that in a fusion that I don't think too many people are too excited about her. Obviously, there's people that are going to go for her. There's people that feel like they can solve a problem. I would pose this question. If I held up Taragi the Frog as a free login champion, which we did get on both of these accounts, or I held up the Incarnate as a free login champion, like if you had a choice, if you're starting a brand new account today, which one would you pick? Which one would you go with? I think I'd still go with Taragi the Frog, and he's an epic. So, but you tell me. If you disagree, I'd like to hear, and I'd like to hear your reasons why. I know it's a short video today, but thank you for watching. I've been Wood, and I appreciate you.